Hi, I'm Belinda with Just Be Yoga, and welcome to the yoga studio here in Rio Town, Lansing, Michigan. And welcome to our chakra flow. Every Sunday for the last 5 or 6 years, we've been doing a chakra focused yoga class, and I want to share a bit of that with you here today in a little bit of a shortened flow. So our chakras are energy centers that align with our spine and kind of correlate with various elements in earth. So the root of our spine with the earth, all the way up to the very top of our head with the heavens. These energies can get out of balance just as we get out of balance. They also are interrelated, so they can play and pull on one another. So today I will try to share with you a bit of this practice that we've been doing here at the studio for a while, combining breath, yoga postures, mudra, those are yoga postures for the hands, and we'll see, maybe we'll add in a little bit more. So let's start today in a comfortable seated space. If you are not comfortable sitting cross-legged, you could sit with your legs extended out in front of you. You could sit up on a pillow if you prefer. So the point is ease and steadiness, sthira sukha. We're going to start in a nice quiet space. Inviting ourselves into our bodies. Inviting ourselves to observe the relationship that we're having with our bodies. Inviting ourselves into our breath. Ask our breath, how are you? And then invite ourselves into the mind. Don't ask it to stop. Let's just let it run all around. And observe where it goes. And ask ourselves, ask our mind, how are you? And really be open to listening and hearing that answer. We're going to start working on our bandhas, or our energy locks, kind of feeling from the inside of our body what's going on. So we're going to start at our root bandha, our first chakra, our Muladhara. Our first chakra is the earth. Element is earth. Color is red. It's about foundations and feeling secure and safe. So we're going to work this bandha squeezing. I call it a sphincter hold, okay? So we're going to squeeze here. If you're familiar with a Kegel, you might want to find that space. So we're going to squeeze and release. Whenever it naturally releases, release. Squeeze, feeling solid. Notice how it makes you feel a little bit more uplifting, and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. What is our relationship with confidence and solidity? Release. Squeeze. We're going to take our fingers and thread them between our toes, coming into our feet. And the part of our body most in contact with the earth, having us travel on our journey in the earth. And we're going to flex back and forth, and feel that stimulation in our feet as we wake up our soil and our relationship with our soil. How have we been walking in the world? Still inquiring of our body, of this chakra, of our root. How are you? Are we feeling stuck? Or are we feeling uprooted? Good, and let's just start a few ankle rotations if that feels comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out, change direction, loosen it up. Let's not be too rigid with our earth. We don't want our bodies to start to be like boulders and rocks, that stiff, that firm. And then we'll release the fingers out, massage those feet, soles of the feet. send some love to our connection with what carries us in this earth, and we'll wake that up. Good. And then let's feel out the other side. Threading those fingers once again, having a new relationship. Hello, on this foot. How are you? These last 3 toes are a little argumentative, so I'm not going to argue back, and I'm going to say, okay, that's where you want to be. And we'll just flex and point and flex and just feel our way. What's loosening up? What wants to give some ground? What doesn't? Does giving ground not make us feel safe? Work on what makes you feel solid and secure and safe. Ankle rotations, nice and smooth. And change direction. Send some love to your feet, to your journey. And then we'll gently release those. And then just give some love in between the toes and into the soles of the feet. And then we'll wake those up. Huh? And feel that. All right, let's clear that out with a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. Breath in and breath out. Good. We'll bring the legs out open wide, starting to say hello to our hips. And see about a few pelvic tilts. We'll tilt the tailbone back and forth, coming into our second chakra, into our sacral area, our hip area. What wants to move, what doesn't? This color is orange and the element is water. Feeling all of the watery elements within us. Good. And then let's just hinge forward and back. Breathing. You feel out your level. Does your water want to flow? Svadhisthana, our second chakra. Our relationship with change. Oh boy, does that hit home, right? Can we go with the flow, or are we resisting? Do we feel the need to control? How is that first chakra, our earth, relating to our second chakra? Are we too rigid to let things flow? Is the water getting all pooled up? Come, we're going to turn over that leg and just go forward and back a few times. See if you can let your spine go. How fluid can we be? Let this be a sensory experience, and notice the body parts that are talking as you go. What wants you to linger and love on it, and what wants you to let it go. And hold on. We'll turn and find the other side. What's out of balance? What's asking for a little bit more time? What doesn't want you to go to it, and are you listening? All of our chakras are related to one another. And then we'll come up to center. Feel out how those hips are feeling, and we'll bring the legs back in. Again, if you prefer to have those legs out in front of you, you can. So let's find a comfortable way of sitting for yourself. We're going to arrive up now into our third chakra, our space of fire, right? Our Manipura. So, solar plexus. Let's tighten that like you're bracing for a punch in the gut, and relax. And tighten. And relax. Tighten. And relax. Our space of power. Tighten. What do we give our power away to? And relax. Where do we draw it from? Tighten. And relax. All right, we're going to work a space that comes from a Kundalini tradition, working on isolating into our third chakra, feeling our space of fire, our space of empowerment, our engine. All right, we're all going to find our own space with this. If you get dizzy at all, stop. Okay, we're just going to fire it up. allowing the spine to start to move. You're going to start to feel your core area starting to work. Now this exercise greatly relies on our root and our water to bring us up into our fire. So feel your sit bones, we've got to be grounded. Keep pushing your legs and your bottom into the floor. And then let that fluidity, let that spiral start to happen. And then we'll bring our breath in. Let your head go with you. Good, and we'll come to center, breath in. And then we'll come into the side. Pour some water on that. Breath in. And other side, pour some water on that. And bring it back up, back to that fire. And stoke it. Don't be afraid of your fire. Take a pause when you need. Good, come to center, breath in. Let's lengthen the legs out in front of us. Come back into our root. Wake up our house. Breath in, maybe keep the knees bent. And let it go. Start to flow up and down. We started to turn on our engine and now we're flowing from our first to our second. Into our third. Don't let your engine overpower your root. What are we willing to feel? What are we willing to continue to devote our energy toward? One more time and hold. And we'll bring ourselves back up. Good. We'll take the left arm across us and hook under it with the right, maybe holding on behind the arm. Gentle twist. Feel the back of your heart, the space in between your shoulder blades. Arriving now into our anahata, our fourth chakra, our heart center, and release right here. Coming around, over, sitting up, breath in, maybe just hugging. Exhale, twist. Root through the sit bones, lift through the heart, be kind. Anahata, our space of forgiveness, our space of kindness, universal love. And release. We'll bring the right arm under, left arm over, giving ourselves a great big hug. If you wish, you could bring yourselves into an eagle wrap, but you don't have to. You could stay here. Pull the elbows forward and lift. Breath in. Take it forward. Rolling it up and take it forward. Send yourself loving kindness. Listen. Embrace this hug. Breath and forward. Bringing ourselves back up. Twist, twist, twist. Good, and then we'll release. I'm going to invite us into our Anahata Mudra. Heels of the palms together, bringing the thumb and pinkies together, flaring it open like a flower, like a lotus flower. Anahata, the emblem of our heart chakra, is a blossoming flower. Breath in, expanding love. Exhale, bring that bud of love into you. We deserve it. We forgive ourselves. We're kind to ourselves. Inhale. Send it out freely. Exhale. Bring it within. Beautiful. We'll make our way to hands and knees. Coming to our child's pose. Knees wide. Lengthening the throat. Letting our head rest. Bringing our third eye in contact with the earth. Grounding in inner vision. Ajna, our fifth chakra. Insight and wisdom. Inner wisdom, not us thinking that we know it all. I'm going to invite us to coming to lying down on our bellies. And we'll bring our forearms out in front of us. See if you can rest your shoulder joint directly above your elbow joint. Inner thighs together. Pulling upward through the breastbone, shoulders down, growing tall through the crown of the head. Feel rooted with so much surface of our body on the earth so that we can offer the heart through the chest and start to come into our fifth chakra, Visuddha, our space of communication, listening, our truth and our lies. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Push down with the forearms. Breathe out. Notice where tension is accumulating. Breathe out. Left and right. How fluid are we in this neck and throat area? What's stuck in our throat? What's going unsaid? Neck rotations. Try to untense anything that's tensing in your body. Listen to what your body is telling you, what your spirit is telling you. Does it need more rest? Does it need more consoling? Are we honest with ourselves about not knowing what to do next, change direction? We don't have to have it all together. There is an inner wisdom that's trying to speak to us. Good. We're going to do one Simhasana pranayama. That's our lion's breath. Staying here in our sphinx. Pushing down, lifting the chest, breathing in, mouth open wide, protruding the tongue. And again. And again. Let's lower it down, let the body rest. And bring our way back to our child's pose. However you would like that child's pose to be. Knees could be wide, maybe knees are together. You could always keep the gaze up. You never have to hide your gaze. Some of us always want to remain vigilant about what's coming. We'll plant the palms. Come forward to hands and knees. Our first inversion, letting the top of our head, our crown chakra, our heavenly gate, sink toward the earth. Can we ground and root in faith? The very top of our head. Giving us our connection to that which is unknown and unknowable. Can we release and root in it? Whatever is our faith. Good, let's breathe in. Exhale, bring one knee down. Step the other leg up. And step the other leg up. And we'll roll the spine up. And breath in. And exhale, bringing it down into the earth. We're going to start to flow. Lifting the chest up. Exhale, bring it down. We'll bring this back leg down. Inhale, sink. Exhale, hands down. Stepping it back. Lifting the ankles. See if we can lower chin and chest down. Butt is up and slide it forward. Breath in, lift. Keep the elbows bent. Exhale, downward facing dog. Arms straight, heels rooting, hips lifting. Maybe your knees are bent. What is our body telling us? Bring the opposite knee down. Stepping the back leg up. Stepping the other leg up. And let's roll the spine up. Breath in. Breath out. Stepping that right knee back for me. Lifting, sinking in those hips, feeling so much in the watery space of those hips. So confident in our root. Stepping it back, new rootedness through the arms, lowering our chin and our chest down, communicating, sending love. Come all the way into the earth. Breath in and breath out, down dog. Surrender. Try to find the least amount of effort you need here. Lightly bend the knees and we'll walk the hands back to the feet. Ragdoll. And we'll slowly roll the spine up. We're going to do an elephant breath pranayama. Breath practices, pranayama. The feet are a little wide. Knees are going to be soft. And our hands are going to be to prayer. Imagine your arms are like an elephant trunk. So if you've got kids, they're really going to like this part. So you might want to note the timestamp on it so you can call them over. Maybe you guys can do it as a group, as a family. The way to kind of get our breath out as well as work out, clearing out our throat. Big expression. Expression, communication. Breath in. Exhale, let it go. Don't be shy about making a sound. Loosen the whole spine. Hang out. We'll bring our hands down. Coming down to sitting on our knees and our feet. Feel your energy. Feel all that's vibrant right now. And before we close into our final rooted space, we're going to stimulate the rest of the chakras, the upper chakras of our throat chakra and our ajna, the optical nerve, the visual field. Okay, so chakra 5 and chakra 6, inner vision, intuition, insight, and our voice, our truth, and our lies. So, this one is just going to work on exercising our tongue, our mouth, and our jaw. We're going to take the tongue and we're going to trace the upper gum line. back and forth, almost like you're trying to clear some food out. Massage the gum and the upper lip. Don't hold your breath. And then the lower gum line. Counterclockwise. You figure it out. And clockwise. You may notice your salivary glands are starting to really stimulate. We're going to puff air into the upper lip and really feel that stretch. Dizzy Gillespie style, right? And then down on the bottom lip. Left cheek. Right cheek, stretch it out. All the cheeks. We're going to work our insight. Let the eyes relax, eyelids are heavy. Without moving the head, take your gaze straight up into your forehead. Let's call that 12 o'clock. See how far up into your forehead you can see. Ease and steadiness with your breath. Straight down. Lightly close the eyes. And we'll open the eyes. 12 o'clock. Straight down, call that 6 o'clock. Now up and down, 12, 6, 12, 6, 12, 6. Close the eyes. Deep breath. And we'll get ready for the next exercise. We're going to go left and right. Take a deep breath. And we'll go left. Hold. How far to the left can you see without turning your head? Feel the muscles trying to move your eyeball in its socket. And right. And left. And right. And left. One more if you want. If you gotta give it up, give it up. And right. And lightly close the eyes. Oh. Notice if any tension is accumulating. Shake it out. Move about if you need. And then we'll do counterclockwise, all right? So we're gonna look up and just start to make your way around the clock dial with your eyes. How many points along the dial can your eyes touch? Breath in, breath out. How smooth and even can we be? What do we miss in our sight? What are we seeing differently from angles and possibilities? Breath. Lightly close the eyes. Lightly open the eyelids, let them remain heavy, and we'll do it in the opposite direction, all the way around. Not in any rush. Try not to let any tension accumulate in your body. And close the eyes. Good. We're going to rub the palms together. Nice and warm. Get it nice and hot. And we're going to take the palms and we're going to cup them over the eyes and just breathe. Feel that warmth. Feel that darkness. Come within. Safe. As a visual being, as an inner seeing being, as an intuitive being. Trust your insight. Taking the tips of the fingers, we're going to lightly massage that orb. Lightly massage the actual orb of our eyeball. And then we'll rub. Get it nice and hot and we'll bring it around our throat. Warming up our ability to speak our truth and to listen clearly. Are we hearing what we want to hear? Or are we hearing what's really, truly going on? Let's do 3 ohms together if you wish. Let it be a vibrational experience. Deep breath in. One more deep breath. We are sound. 5th chakra, color is blue. We are light. 6th chakra, color is indigo. And we are spirit. 7th chakra, color is violet or white. We'll prepare the body for rest, bringing ourselves down, lowering ourselves into the earth. First time our entire backside has been rooted. Adjust your hips for comfort. Adjust the shoulders for comfort. Let's come back into rerouting, regrounding, feeling our physical house. Bouncing. Wake it up. Shake up our earth. Loosen our soil. Good. We're going to lift the hips and let it flop down. Upper back. Be kind to your arms. Stimulate. And then alternate. Whatever's speaking to you. Good. We're going to tighten everything. Deep breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tighten. Tighten your jaw, tighten your face, and relax. Deep breath. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Last one. Deep breath. Sync the body as one energetic body in balance with our earth, our water, our fire, our heart and our air. our sound and vibration, our light, and our spirit and faith. We are one with everything. Stay here as long as you wish. You could push pause on this recording right now and just restart it if you want to close together, or just melt right here at one in no rush. If you're ready, we'll walk the feet in gently, rolling to one side, maybe coming into a fetal position, into our seed pose, hugging the seeds of our practice within us, taking our seeds with us to share and to spread. We'll bring our way up to a comfortable way of sitting. All that is love and light within me recognizes and loves that very same space in you. When you're in that space in you, and I'm in that space in me, we are one. Ashe. Namaste.